Yeah, I think Christmas is canceled this year. No Black Friday, no Cyber Monday, none of them sales prices that they try to pass on for people. Don't nobody else need no more TVs. We don't need no more TVs. TVs getting cheaper, but food getting higher. That's crazy. I just saw a 60-inch in Walmart for like $250. I'm telling you, the American people have the opportunity over the next 2 quarters to completely cripple these corporations. Because this is the holiday season. Ain't nobody buying no turkeys. Ain't nobody buying no Hot Wheels and then them Barbie dream houses. And then come tax season, next quarter, ain't nobody buying and splurging on nothing else. And of course, election season is coming up. If they suffer for 2 straight quarters, 2 of the most important quarters of either one of their fiscal years, I'm telling you, man, these corporations going to completely put their money behind the Democrats. They're going to put their money behind all them folks in blue. And if there's one thing I know about the corporate level, they want their money. All right, their favorite color is green. They don't care nothing about red and blue. They're opportunists. They want that bread. And here's the thing. We can buy all the necessities. As long as we don't buy all that extra shit, they're going to suffer hard.
What's up, family? Welcome back to this channel. I'm your host, Kisaka, and today we are diving deep into something that's got the US buzzing like a beehive. It's not the sales, it's the mass boycott. It's December the 3rd, 2025, just past Cyber Monday, and instead of drained credit cards and overstuffed carts, we have got empty aisles in the big box stores. Black Americans and allies from every corner are saying, nah, not this year. We are talking a mass boycott that's stretching way past Christmas, hitting the economy where it hurts, and forcing everyone to start to rethink what the holidays really mean. Is it about gifts wrapped in shiny paper or about power wrapped in unity? This ain't just a story, it's a movement. Let's first get the views from different Americans before I come back with more commentary. I've specially compiled my notes here so that I don't leave any important information out. Shout out to all the creators. Remember, these videos are for education and entertainment purposes only.
Reminder that boycotting Christmas is not a left-right issue. This is a 1% versus the rest of us issue. Okay? Keep your eye on the ball. Buy local. Happy holidays.
So I've been hearing rumblings about a mass blackout this holiday season that's supposed to run from November 25th to December 2nd. And I'm all here for it 100%. Thanksgiving is canceled. Black Friday is canceled. These corporations shouldn't see 1 cent of our money. But I do have a question though, right? Why are we only limiting this to 1 week instead of indefinitely? The whole holiday season should be canceled, in my opinion. These don't deserve our money. Not when these corporations go out of their way to lobby against the interests of the American people also that they can make $1. Not when these corporations and these businesses and these 1%ers engage in unethical and predatory business practices to extract even more wealth from the middle and lower class, all the while dodging their own taxes. We shouldn't just be trying to teach them a lesson for a week. We should be teaching them a lesson until they learn that ultimately what them shareholders are talking about, we are the consumer. You get your money from us. And without us, you're nothing. This should be the target boycott on steroids, not just for a week, not just for 2 weeks, for as long as it takes until they learn the lesson they need to ultimately learn. We got to be real comfortable with not getting what we want. We got to be real comfortable with being uncomfortable. We got to get comfortable with making compromises and sacrifices if we want anything to change. And most importantly, we got to identify where we're actually appreciated as far as businesses are concerned, whether that be local or small business. Either way, we got to learn where to direct our dollars such that they are not used against us. I'm all for a blackout, but a week ain't enough.
I'm glad that we all came to an agreement to boycott all of these brands and companies for the holiday season because I feel like they need to be hit where they feel it, and our dollar is the only way that they're going to feel it. And they're already starting to feel it. That's why you see, like in CVS, there's so many black Santa Clauses, and you know, they're going all out of their way to try to get our money. But it's like, no, it's time to eat the rich. It's time to eat the rich. That's it. That's all. And the corporations too, because I'm sick of them. The corporations make all this money and can't even give their employees decent salaries, but then the CEOs and the COOs are making millions of dollars each year. Like, no.
No corporate Christmas. Or just cancel Christmas entirely. Because they're still not listening to us. So to get their attention, we need to hit it where they'll feel it the most, in their wallet. So what all of us are calling on is canceling Christmas. Just doing a boycott of everything. Only spend on what you need to have. I've also been calling it no corporate Christmas, which means we're not buying anything from corporations. Like, we're not buying electronics, we're not spending money at big box stores. We are going to get creative with our Christmas this year. Something that has meaning, something that'll last. You know, and if we do want to buy gifts, we buy it from buy it locally. You know, because let's face it, they're not going to listen to anything we have to say unless we make them pay attention to what we have to say. And the one thing that they need to remember is that they need our money. They need our money. They need us to build the things, to work at their places, and all the things that make this country run. They need us. If it weren't for the ants, the grasshoppers would starve. We need to remind them who holds the power. It's the people. It's our wallets. It's our money. It's our labor. So, again, no corporate Christmas. Or like I said, just cancel Christmas entirely. Fuck it. Still celebrate. Still spend time with your family. Focus on the things that is supposed to make Christmas special, which is just the gathering of family and being together with each other. For too long, we have lived in a capitalist style of holiday season surrounding Black Friday, Cyber Mondays, holiday, before Christmas specials and all the things that we've done, that we've grown up with, that they have exploited from us. Well, guess what? We don't have to spend anything. We don't have to spend any money. We don't have to. No, we can still make the economy go by, like getting gas, paying our power bill, paying our water bill, paying the housing that we have to do, whatever it is that we have to do to survive. But as far as buying things, we still have that free will, and we are going to use it. So, like I said, they're going to feel it.
CVS got nothing but black Santa Claus in the stores now. Everybody tripping. CVS got nothing but black Santa Clauses in the stores now. Everybody tripping. See what I'm saying? Like, they were like, hey, back then, you couldn't find no black Santa Clauses, all right? Then, on top of it, it's a video. They got the video gone viral, where you can see multiple different Santa Clauses, but they all black. They look like different figures, all right? Different people. So, everybody trying to see who the fuck is these people that y'all got portraying a black Santa Claus, because when we were kids, we could never find a black Santa Claus. Everybody was white. Every last one of them was white. Every last one of them. So, we trying to see, are y'all going to do some explaining, white people, or what? Like, because it's like, damn, where these black Santa Claus is coming from? They ain't even black like us. They dark chocolate motherfuckers. Like super black. Like a brown fudge brownie black. Like, nah, who these folks here, fool? We ain't never see these folks when we were little kids. Who are these? So, this my thing. And they had a lot of them. When I say a lot of them, I'm talking about whole aisles full of them. Alright? Big junk, tall junk, medium sized motherfucker. All of them black. All of them. So, this my thing. To me, it seems like they chasing nothing but the black dollar. Why are they targeting black folks? For one, they take your stamps. They destroying your holidays, which you don't supposed to celebrate anyway. I'm gonna keep saying it. Three, they after the black folk dollar because they know one thing for sure. It don't matter what you do to a black person. They not gonna cave in and do the right thing. A black person still gonna go out and celebrate them holidays and buy everything that they kids want. There ain't nothing they need. They're gonna buy everything they kids want just to look like they celebrate holidays on and take a couple pictures so they can show the whole world like, ooh, look what we got for Christmas and look what we did for this and that. That's bullshit. They playing in y'all faces again. This is a prime example they playing in y'all face. Y'all ain't never seen no black ass Santa Clauses like that. They got a human sized black Santa Claus in there for $100 and some on that video. So, like I said, they playing in y'all faces. And y'all not, I don't see how y'all don't understand this shit. And a lot of y'all do understand this shit. It just, like I said, y'all so fixated on the side, on the thing of, I don't want to look bad. I don't want to make my kids feel a certain type of way if I don't buy them or celebrate this holiday. Man, I'm telling you, once y'all get a grip and y'all finally leave this shit alone, the world will be a better place because it's going to be like, hey, we done canceled all them holidays. We don't play this shit. We tired of y'all playing in our face. Every season, it just hit November. Soon November the 1st hit, y'all getting bum rushed with all this dumb shit that's in the store and knowing what's going on. People are getting laid off from their fucking jobs. I'm talking about 14,000 people got laid off from Amazon. And all these other companies and corporations are laying people off. Laying folks off. And y'all constantly spending all y'all fucking money on the wrong shit. Trying to make sure your kids straight. If your kids got a pair of decent shoes and shit, 2-3 pair of shoes to last them for a little minute, they cool. They got clothes and shit to match last them for a little while. They straight. They got game. Go buy them a game system or something. That's enough game. Some shit I know you ain't gonna break real fast. I'm gonna buy y'all a game and however many motherfuckers in there we getting joysticks. You hear me? Y'all go against each other on the game. I'll buy y'all some games because I know y'all ain't gonna destroy that too fast. But the other shit, y'all gonna destroy that shit. See what I'm saying? Y'all get some bikes and shit. As long as y'all got the regular shit, y'all straight. All that extra shit. Because it's the thing about life. Kids don't even go outside like they used to when I was a child. And when you was a child. So what's the point? Y'all don't go outside like that. A lot of y'all ain't even realize they know y'all don't go outside because nowadays when they make a new house, all the new houses and shit, notice how most of them don't have a porch. Majority of the new houses don't even got a porch. So they know y'all don't be outside. They know that. They know your kids ain't really outside like that. Some of them is, but they don't really be outside like how we was. It's not the same thing. So, my thing is, they after the black folks, they know they can trick the black folks and they gonna see how many folks gonna buy them black ass Santa Clauses in their store. I would leave each and every last black Santa Claus in their motherfucking store. I wouldn't even, if I'm gonna celebrate it, I wouldn't even put no tree up or none of that shit. My kids just gonna get their little gifts and they gonna be dead on that. We ain't doing none of that extra ass shit. None of that. I don't play them games. I don't celebrate it no way. But I'm just saying, if I was too, I don't play them games, bro. That shit was for to mark y'all. Like to make fun of y'all. Just like they making fun of y'all. Knowing we don't look none like them black ass characters that they got in the store posing as a Santa Claus. We don't even look like that. We don't know who them people is. We don't know none about them. Why would we buy that and we don't even know who cuz is? We don't know who them is. We don't know them. We never saw them before. We don't know the history of them folks or nothing. And another thing, y'all got to be spiritual minded too. and spiritual smart. Y'all gotta have some spiritual smartness on you. Y'all don't know if they did some hexes or anything to them fucking dolls or whatever that they done put in them stores. They could have did something to them motherfucking dolls. For real. That shit be real. They could have done something to them damn dolls in the store. And y'all bringing that shit in y'all home is crazy. You gotta watch out from certain devices. Those are devices. You gotta watch out for certain shit. Then you bringing that shit into your house. For real. I'm being serious. But y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. I'm not trying to make y'all stop doing that shit. Do what the fuck you want to do. You got your own man. You got your own will. But like I said, man, y'all need to, instead of y'all just constantly celebrating these holidays, man, do some real research on these holidays, bro. Figure out why y'all celebrating this shit. This is shit that a kid should even be thinking about. Like, damn, why do y'all celebrate Christmas? Like, what's the real reason? Like, the shit y'all telling me just ain't it. It's not real. Like, all because of Santa Claus and they say it's his birthday and woo woo. But then when you read the Bible, you figure out that's not correct. You be like, hey, bunnies don't even lay eggs. What? Hey, we ain't gonna play no games. Y'all gotta stop this dumb shit, though. For real. Y'all do what y'all wanna do. I'm just the messenger. I'm just spreading the message and letting y'all know what the fuck going on. You got your own will.
I am in Dollar Tree, and I don't know if you guys had heard about basically the Black Buyer Initiative, where different companies are now promoting towards African Americans, specifically due to the DEI being dropped out of a lot of corporations. So look at this. I am at Dollar Tree, and damn near all of their Christmas stuff is catered to African Americans. We've never seen this before. Look at this. African American families. Jesus is African American. The elves are African American. Let's move on over. Ornaments. There's no Caucasian ornaments at all. See a little sprinkle right here. But let's walk over here. Look at this. One black snowman with three other varieties. Santa with three other varieties of black Santas. Black ballerinas that used to be a pin in a haystack. Black pirates. Like, other than that, right now all I see is us. Why? Because we have not been buying black Santa on the napkins. This speaks volumes.
I'm in CVS, and this is what I see. Okay, cool. Black Santa. But also, look at this. Kind of makes me wonder.
I saw somebody post that there was a black Santa at Home Goods, like holding a gingerbread cookie, and I done left home to come here and see if they still got it at my Home Goods. I really want this, so let's go see if they have it. Where is he at? It's so many. It's so much. I don't even know where to look. Y'all, they got so much. I'm gonna hold on to every black Santa I see. Yeah, they got the white one, but I don't see the black one. It gotta be up in here somewhere. Y'all, just as I was giving up hope, Josh found them. Josh found them. Oh my God, look at it. I'm getting this one and the Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
I need y'all to help me understand what's going on here, because why all of a sudden, after all of these Christmases, you've got CVS, Walgreens, and Burlington all displaying Black Santa Claus front and center? I ain't mad or nothing, but let's ask the real question. Why now? Because we've been invisible in these wonderlands, but now when the economy is shaky and you guys understand how powerful the black dollar really is, you're pulling stunts like this?
So I'm in CVS, and this is what I see.
Or are y'all really trying to buy us back this Christmas?
It does not make you a good parent because you spend a whole bunch of money on Christmas. Now, I know I'm going to hurt some feelings with this one, but oh well. It does not make you a good parent because you spend a whole bunch of money on Christmas. Just because your Christmas tree is piled ceiling high with gifts for your kids does not make you a good parent. Especially when your child's behavior and academics and attitude do not match the amount of effort you got up under that tree. I just watched a video of a mom whose 5-year-old daughter has been acting a butt at school. So much so that the teacher had to send a very lengthy email at 5:30 in the morning to these parents. The mom and dad decided, ain't no Christmas for the 5-year-old. We've been talking to you. We have used all the positive reinforcements. We have had all the conversations we're going to have. Here's your consequence. The comment section of that woman's video is mind-blowing. You're going to traumatize that baby. You shouldn't punish her for just one incident. Y'all clearly don't understand that when you reward your children, whether it's Christmas, birthday, it doesn't matter. When you reward them and their behavior has been horrible, you are reinforcing that what they're doing is good. I still got everything I asked for. My 17-year-old son has been putting me through this year, baby. Ask me, does he have anything up under that tree? Not a stitch of nothing. Because you have cost me so much. Because of your behavior, you gets nothing. You gets nothing. And I don't feel bad at all. He ain't even asked. Better not even look my way. Okay? My 7-year-old son, who has been really good, is going to get some stuff, but I'm too real with my kids. I am paying a mortgage that it normally takes 2 people to pay. You got clothes, food, and you get throughout the year. I don't feel obligated to do no mega Christmas. I'm a mega mama all year. Big mama, big mama. Do you hear me? I am not obligated, nor do I feel bad. Y'all are going to get some nice stuff. I'm going to cook breakfast. My family's going to come over, and we're going to spend time together. We are going to celebrate the birth of Jesus. That's what Christmas is about. But a lot of y'all are forgetting that Christmas has a meaning. It's not just about you posting videos of your children opening up all the Christmas gifts that they got stacked a mile high. That doesn't make you a good parent. Your child been acting up at school all year. Correcting that makes you a good parent. Your child is struggling to read and is struggling in math. Making sure your child academically has what they need makes you a good parent. Providing for your baby every day makes you a good parent. Flexing the new J's and the PS5s that they got for Christmas does not make you a good parent. At all.
This comment asks, why are we boycotting Christmas? Obviously, we're not telling everyone to not spend time with your loved ones, but let's talk about Christmas and the holiday season. Every year, the holidays are framed as a season of giving, when we're really being pressured to spend. Spend money we don't have on gifts that we don't need to enrich corporations that don't care if we live or die. While they distract us with sales and Christmas lights, millions of Americans saw their SNAP benefits delayed or threatened during the shutdown. And even though the government recently passed a bill to reopen, states are still scrambling to restore full payments after the program lapsed for the first time in its 60-year history. Congress is pushing legislation to make healthcare even more expensive, while corporations continue to lay off workers and pay poverty wages. Meanwhile, our tax dollars are still funding genocide. Billions of dollars being sent to Israel, the UAE, and other governments committing atrocities in Palestine, Congo, and Sudan. The same government that claims it can't afford healthcare, housing, or food for its own people somehow always has unlimited money for war and occupation. All of this suffering is happening, and we are being told to get into the holiday spirits and consume, consume, consume. For Christians, Christmas is about the birth of Jesus, who was a Palestinian revolutionary murdered by state and religious violence. Exactly the kind of violence that Palestinians have been facing for over 7 decades. So boycotting Christmas is not about rejecting joy or family. If we really want to get into the holiday spirits, that should mean standing with the people who are suffering the most, instead of feeding into the very systems that are killing them. So this year and every year, let's give intentionally. Make gifts by hand, support small locally owned businesses. Support Black, Brown, Indigenous-owned businesses. Donate to your local food banks and shelters. Donate to mutual aid. Support families in Palestine, Congo, and Sudan. Put your money and your energy where your values are.
You stop spending money with these companies. That's what y'all on, right? For this cancel Christmas, cancel Thanksgiving type situation. All right, you stop spending money with these companies. Do you understand how the economy works? You do realize in order for the economy to thrive, that means money has to be put back into it, right? So you stop spending money with these companies. You starve these companies of money. Not only do you think you hurting the company, what do you think happens when you hurt the company? They lay off. they lay off, right? Because if they're not generating enough money to justify paying the employees and make it make sense, then guess what? You got to go. That means the employees got to go. We got to cut employees. All right? when money start getting funny, employees got to go. The big dogs ain't going to miss out on no money. No, they never do, right? But it's going to be the people like you, right? The same ones who behind, starving the economy. You're going to be the one to get laid off. And then you know what else going to happen after that? Then you're not going to be able to pay your bills. And nobody's going to come to save you once you can't pay your bills. You see these people right now going through these situations where they just a couple, maybe a month or two late on the rent and they already getting evicted. All right, and they wondering why the landlord's not stepping in and helping. Some landlords may, most ain't. Most don't have the cushion to come in and try to help you in hard times, right? These landlords barely making it themselves. They counting on you to pay your rent in order for them to pay the mortgages, in order for them, I don't know where y'all, I don't know. Like I said all the time, George Bush really did a disservice by letting y'all move along. Because y'all clearly behind. Because if you don't know by now how this works with the economy, you looking at it, you think you're in a recession, starve the economy and see what type of real recession you're going to end up in, all right? And I mean, really, most of y'all ain't going to do what y'all say. Y'all just get on here and be running y'all mouth anyway. I don't believe half of the stuff that these causes that y'all pretend to be behind, right? It just sounds good, but I don't believe half of the stuff that y'all be talking about. That's why I don't go along with it. I said it in another video. Christmas ain't getting canceled over here, baby. I'm going to still spend money. All right? I'm going to still continue to help the economy thrive. I'm going to continue to help people keep their jobs.
And while we're on task, go ahead and cancel Christmas. Go on and start that family chat and let them know that you're not exchanging gifts this year. Hopefully everybody in your family is on board. And I know you're thinking about the kids. Well, Facebook Marketplace. If you're going to buy something from somebody, buy something small and local. Support a small retailer. But it's going to be Red Friday for these folks this year. Someone called it that in my chat. It says it's not going to be Black Friday this year. It need to be Red Friday. And I agree 100%. Hashtag Red Friday. But it's a good opportunity to teach your kids that freedom ain't free. And it's a conversation that need to be had because, somebody going to have to sacrifice and we're going to have to fight for this shit. So here we are. And those retailers, they're going to know. I know they're sitting on inventory from last winter. And guess what? They're going to have that same inventory next winter. It's like, seriously, let's do this. There were Christmases I had as a kid where my mom didn't have any money. She made a sweet potato pies, and that was fine. They were good. We were just as happy. We were like, who's in Whoville? And I think that's how it needs to be. If you want to do something, switch it up a little bit. Do some community service. Spend some time, serving in a soup kitchen as a family. Donate some money to like a homeless shelter. Help somebody else this year. Do something that really counts if you're going to do something. But if you buy something, please buy something small and local. They'll give these retailers nothing. We're not spending money. October, November, December, they make a whole lot of money off of us. And here's the time to teach them. We're not spending no money. Red Friday, cancel Christmas.
Because no, CVS did not suddenly just find a bunch of Black Santa figurines out of their own goodwill and holiday spirit. Because y'all need to remember that retail chains don't move without data, okay? Now, if their shelves are suddenly filled with Black Santas and ain't a white Santa in sight, that is not an accident. That is a targeted marketing pivot.
Monday, yeah, it's Cyber Monday. And what does that mean? Nothing. because we are still participating in the economic blackout. And as we are moving through this, I hope that you have survived and thrived and you stayed focused and you weren't bamboozled, hoodwinked, run amok by stores like Target that I saw online gave us swag bag that wasn't shit. And that's what you get for shopping at Target. But anyway, I hope that we will continue to take this stance and focus on supporting businesses that are for us and by us, focusing on businesses that have our best interests at heart, paying us living wages and health care and all of that good stuff that we should naturally have, right? It shouldn't be a debate or a negotiation, or we're not trying to support organizations that are skipping through the tulips with billions and billions of dollars to their C-suite leaders, and their employees receive SNAP benefits. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So if they can't make money, then they can't hoard the money. And I know it's going to be a challenge with those who need jobs, right? And that's where community comes into play. That's where we hire our own and we build businesses in our communities and we use our creative prowess to make that happen. So I want us to walk away from this economic blackout with some charges, some action items, some things to do to build our communities for us and by us.
So now all of these companies got rid of the Black Friday stickers and slapped a Cyber Monday sticker on there, looking to scam y'all again. But let's do a scam check. Let's do Amazon again, because why not? So they got rid of the Black Friday tab already and they changed it to Cyber Monday deals. So let's check this MacBook, 2025 MacBook that says the listing price is $1,000. They're going to give it to you for $750 at 25% off. Not too crazy to begin with, nothing to fight over or buy immediately. 25% off, waiting the entire year to get 25% off is crazy, because you could have saved that 25% over the course of a year and just bought it at the listing price. But let's just check the scam check anyway. So again, the listing price was $1,000 and they're going to give it to you for $750 for Cyber Monday, and you're going to save 25% off. So let's scam check by checking the price history tab right here. Let's see how much it's cost over time. So in the last month, this MacBook hasn't even touched $1,000. In the last month, it's only been between $749 and $890, and it only hit $890 right here this one time, probably on 1 or 2 days. Outside of that, it has been ranging under $820 for the last month. So now let's check the last 3 months. In the last 3 months, so since September, the MacBook has never been $1,000. As you can see up here, the highest it's ever been is $899, maybe touching that 900-ish range. It's not $1,000. It hasn't been $1,000 since September, but that's what they're advertising. Matter of fact, what's even funnier is the fact that they're advertising that you can get it for $750 when it's been $750 for the last 2-3 weeks, and they spiked it up right here probably just to say that you're going to get a deal here. But it's been $750 over the last 2 to 3 weeks, yet they're saying that you're saving money for Cyber Monday. 25% to 6% is a big difference. Stop letting these companies scam you. Check the price history, do your research. That price has probably been that price the entire year. Okay, stop being fooled by the stickers.
Some of y'all have lost the plot, and it shows. When Harriet Tubman said she could have saved so many more if they only knew they were enslaved, this has got to be what she was talking about. We are not canceling Christmas because we can't afford to take care of the children that we created. We are canceling Christmas so the powers at be can learn very quickly that we cannot be played with. You understand that when you go out Black Friday shopping, Christmas shopping, you are putting your hard-earned dollars, really your underpaid hard-earned dollars, into the pockets of Fortune 500 companies that are worth billions and trillions of dollars. Then they take that money and they fund the campaigns of all of the politicians that have been playing in our faces for the year 2025. Healthcare, income, taxes, your SNAP benefits, whatever it is that does affect you, The politicians that are sitting in positions of power right now have been bought. And they have been bought by the companies that you are about to go spend money with. So if we take away our dollar, they will feel it and understand, wait a minute, we can't keep doing these people like that. They're going to call the politicians that they put in power and say, hey, stop with the shit. We're losing money. And either the politicians are going to make some stuff happen, or they're going to lose the funding from these Fortune 500 companies that are becoming wealthy from our hard-earned, underpaid dollars. That's why we're canceling Christmas.
All right, let's start at the beginning, or at least way back when our ancestors turned empty pockets into full victories. Boycotts is not something new. They are as American as apple pie. But for us, they are a superpower. Simple question. What do you do when systems rigged against you? You hit it where it bleeds the money. Take the Montgomery bus boycott back in 1955. Rosa Parks says, "My feet are tired," refuses to give up her seat, and boom, one act sparks a year-long shutdown. Over 40,000 black folks in Montgomery, Alabama stopped riding the buses. They walked miles in the rain, carpooled in beat-up cars, anything to say, "We won't fund our own operation." That wasn't just about seats, it was about dignity. And guess what? It worked. The Supreme Court ruled segregation on buses unconstitutional. 1 year of sacrifice and the whole South started cracking. Fast forward to the 1960s, the Black Christmas boycotts. After the bombing of the 16th Street Baptist Church that unalived 4 little girls, folks like James Baldwin called for a nationwide pause on holiday shopping. Don't buy where you can't work, they said. Black dollars stayed in black hands or went to charities, fighting the fight. Stores felt it. Foot traffic dropped. Parades got cancelled in places like Birmingham. It united communities, sparked that fire of "we've got the power," and even pushed businesses to hire more black workers and support the Civil Rights Act of the year 1964. And don't sleep on the "don't buy where you can't work" campaigns in the 30s and 40s. In cities like Chicago and New York, black shoppers picketed stores that wouldn't hire blacks. Signs saying, "Slaves don't buy here," in quotes. That's a punch. It forced chains to open doors, not just for shopping, but for jobs. You see the pattern? Boycotts aren't about being mad. They are about being smart. They are educational, teaching blacks our worth. Imagine store owners sweating, watching empty registers tick zero. It's like a plot twist in a movie. The underdog flips the script, and today we are remixing that old recipe with a 2025 twist. Black buying power, over $1.7 trillion strong. That's not pocket change, that's earthquake money. Family, 2025 has been a roller coaster, the kind that drops your stomach and leaves you yelling. Donald Trump back in the White House promising America first, in quotes. But for too many of us, it feels like everyone else last. DI programs slashed like they were yesterday's news. Companies that promised diversity after 2020, backpedaling faster than a politician caught in a lie. ICE raids picking up neighbors like it's a shopping spree, and SNAP benefits delayed or cut during the holidays. The one-time families scrap together for a feast. Groups like Black Voters Matter, led by firebrands Latosha Brown and Cliff Albright, indivisible until freedom. The No Kings Alliance, and don't forget Blackout the System, started way back in 2020 as a digital crew fighting corporate greed. They have teamed up with People's Union USA for the December push. These ain't suits in boardrooms. These are everyday folks, organizers, activists, mamas, and daddies tired of the grind. They call, "We ain't buying it," in quotes. Starting November 25th, 2025, that is Thanksgiving week, through to December the 2nd, and stretching into the full month of December for some. Pause the spending. No Black Friday stampedes. No Cyber Monday clicks. Target those big four. The Amazon, Walmart, Target, Home Depot. Why them? Amazon is funding tax cuts for the rich while workers pee in bottles. Target caved on DEI under pressure. Home Depot's lots turning into ice traps, the sports for ice trap. Walmart, the king of low wages and high profits. But it's bigger than beef with brands. It's about the system. Inflation's got eggs costing an arm, rent chasing your paycheck, and corporations raking in record billions while most of the black Americans hustle or other Americans hustle 2 or 3 jobs in order to survive. Trump's had been accused of letting billionaires write the rules. This boycotts is a megaphone. Our dollars, in quotes, our dollars built this country. Now they are building our future. Latosha Brown put it plain. We ain't buying that families get torn apart by masked agents. We ain't buying DEI tossed like trash. Isaiah Raka Jr. from Blackout the System. He calls it a top versus bottom fight. No more feeding the machine that starves us. Instead, shop black-owned. Local sports, donate to the community funds. Turn the week into teachings. Family game nights, real talks over homemade pie. Viral videos are now everywhere. YouTubers, you'll realize that some are yelling, in quotes, MAGA's furious. Clips of empty malls looking like ghost towns. One post cracked me up. Black Friday without us? It's just Grey Tuesday. Now you're probably wondering, is it working? Let's talk effects. The good, the messy, and the wild. This boycott is like a family reunion potluck. Everyone is bringing something, but the goal is one big feast of change. Estimates say millions pledged to participate online. X, I mean Twitter, lit up with hashtags like we ain't buying it. Hashtags like hashtag blackout the system. Posts from Atlanta to Los Angeles saying, staying home, cooking turkey with auntie, redirecting my cat to black businesses. Even allies jumping in white folks posting with posts such as solidarity means empty cats too. Black spending power is estimated to be around 1.7 trillion US dollars. That's more than most countries' GDPs. Redirect 10% of that. That's billions cycling back to the blacks. Imagine Jeff Bezos checking his yacht fund, seeing dips, or Target excess Googling how to apologize to black customers. It's not all smooth. Some folks whispering, what about jobs at these stores? Organizers counter, we are building new ones in our communities. And the skeptics, economists like Jonathan Ernst at Case Western say, short boycotts fizzle. Folks just shop later. But history shows sustained pressure cracks foundation. This once viral building momentum. Okay, December 3rd, the dust from Cyber Monday is settling. And what's the vibe? Effects are rolling in like the waves. Some big splashes, some undercurrents. First, the numbers always love the numbers for that aha moment. PricewaterhouseCoopers survey. It shows that shoppers planning 5.3% less spending this holiday, down like in the year 2020's pandemic dip. Tariffs is biting imports, inflation still sneaky, but at the boycott, retailers whispering, not so Merry Christmas. Concerning foot traffic, reports from chains like Target shows that 15 to 20% drops in urban spots, heavy with black shoppers. Amazon, Prime Day vibes, but Cyber Monday orders lagged by 10% in key demographics. Walmart, stock dipped a hair yesterday. Coincidence? No. Home Depot, fewer quick runs for holiday fix-up. And broader restaurants like McDonald's saw Grinch meal, in quotes, flops. Who needs green fries when you are green with anger? Small black businesses on the other sides were booming. Apps like Eat Okra, Shopify spots for black makers, sales were up by around 30% in pledges. Community funds for reparation stocks, on the other hand, pockets were full. One story from a spokesman recorder says this: a Minneapolis family skipped Target, hit a local soul food joint, whose owner said, "You all just saved my lights this month." Heartwarming, right? Now, the reactions, this is where it gets entertaining. MAGA Twitter, Meltdown City was screaming, "Boycotts fail, liberals ruining fun." One viral clip, a red-hatted dude ranting, in quotes, "Without Black Friday, what's Thanksgiving? Sad." Laughter emoji floods. Looking at the broader effects, there's a political wake-up. Demands for reparations, systemic fixes are louder now. Economy-wide, if it holds through Christmas, analysts say 2 to 3% holiday gross domestic product it will be hit. Not earth-shattering, but a signal that people power matters. And mentally, less stress, more presence. Families bonding over stories, not stuff. That's the real gift. And from X, one person using the handle at Black Panther BA, at Black Panther Babe, says this: "Thanksgiving without the guilt trip, rage at the system, yes, but joy in the fight. We are not skipping holidays, we are reclaiming them." A white mom in Ohio posted, "Joined for my kids' future. No Amazon boxes, more park time. Who knew boycotting could be fun? This ain't stats, they are sparks. It shows unity wins." So guys, this boycott stretching past Christmas, it's more than no shopping, it's a declaration. Black America saying our joy ain't for sale, our power non-negotiable, effects already rippling, lower sales, higher awareness, unbreakable spirits. So thank you so much for staying tuned to this channel, for subscribing, for liking this video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do me the favor of subscribing to this channel. Until next time, be blessed. So ladies and gentlemen, going through some of the comments quickly, Gerald Williams is saying that it's about time we can do anything when working together. Diana says that, "Why until December 2nd? This is work. Blackout until December 30th. Jack 2024 is saying that anyone that believes in the Bible and are shopping on Saturdays are in sin, and shopping and celebrating Christmas, Easter birthdays, 4th of July, and any other holidays that has no relations to the Bible are in sin." Another person at FUUU6, "I wasn't going to leave a comment, but now I kind of feel I have to see. I've been saying this since I'm 5 years old. I got it way back then, and here we are today. I'm 70 years old in China." I don't understand what he's saying exactly, but the thing goes on. The thing is, if they are still going to play the money game after we demolish their and this will work. Another person by the name Kim Taylor, she's saying, "It's on and popping." Venture _ fanatic says Xmas is cancelled. Another one, Kim Phoenix Rising, is saying that, "Oh, it's still on to pass. 1st January 2026. Let's go team." Another one, Billie Jean, she's saying that we have to keep this going. The billionaires have enough to live off for the rest of their lives. We don't. So this has to be perpetual. Ain't nothing going to change but the statues that put up in another trick bag. They use reverse psychology to get ahead. Recognize that and don't stop the boycott. Whatever they do and say, keep up the good work, everyone. Don't believe their lies. Ain't nothing changed. I'm proud of us. It's about time we woke up. They don't think we have the nerve. Keep showing them." Masha, not Billy. I think her name is Masha. Another one goes, no Christmas shopping period, and big billionaire oligarchy stores shop only at local small mom and pop businesses. Another one goes, a blackout is easy when you're broke. There's another one, last post that I read, that is quite long. It goes like this: let's be very clear, black people built this movement alone because we have always had to stand up for our own survival in a system that was never designed for us. Now that the pressure is rising and the truth is loud, suddenly everybody wants to attach themselves to it. But the reality is simple. We are the backbone of this economy. For centuries, they took from our ancestors, built wealth of our labor, and passed those benefits down to their families while we were left to rebuild our lives from nothing. So why should we keep funding a system that refuses to repair the damage it caused? Why should we keep pouring our dollars into an economy that never poured anything back into us? Until America corrects what is stole, wealth, land rights, safety, and generational stability, we don't owe this country another dime. A blackout isn't just a protest, it's a reminder. When black people pull back, the whole system feels it. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are just some of the comments. Most of the black Americans are saying that even though the blackout was meant to be or the mass blackout was meant to boycott the services from these big corporations just from up to 2nd December. Some are saying they want to extend it past Christmas, some New Year, and even most of the big holidays that are there. So stick around as I continue to talk more about this topic.